I know it well. I sit on a sandy beach and talk with a certain person. A treasure what he says as if the words themselves shine. Or I treasure, not a treasure. Sorry. mm. Ugh. What did he say again? I can't remember. What he said was important. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to be a touching scene or if that was just. Ugh! Ouch. Something hurts. It feels like something sharp is poking me. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hey, come on. Ouch. I'm telling you to wake up. I'll hit you, moron. That hurts. I jump up in defiance of my persistent attacker, and the thing poking my face falls down. I reflexively grab it with both hands. Oh gosh, it's Benny. Oh, Benny. Let go of me! How can you treat a guest this way? Benny flaps his wings in my hand and gives me a sharp glare. Does that mean Kojaku's here? Isn't that obvious? Let me go! I stand up from the bed with the shouting Benny in my hand. Huh? Where's Ren? I look for him and see him lying in the corner of the bed in sleep mode. Oh yeah, he said some data was damaged. I have to do some maintenance on him later. But I want to eat something first. I feel a lot better because I slept for a while. The headache's gone now too. There's some pain in my joints, but it's not so bad that I can't walk. That's because you slept like the way that you fucking did, you moron! When I stepped out of the room, a delicious smell drifts in from downstairs. Granny's back. She started cooking a meal, obviously. When I look at my coil, I see that it's already time for dinner. Is it already this late? You almost didn't wake up, and I got angry. Do you finally get it now? Ignoring Benny's complaints, I head down the stairs and look at the kitchen. Oh, hello, Mr. Sexy. Kojaku sits at the dining table, and the room is filled with an appetizing smell. Granny is standing in the kitchen nearby. When Kojaku sees me, he grins. Yo, morning there. Morning. Looking super cool as usual, I see. No thanks to you. A yawn leaks out against my will. Here. I shoot Benny, who I was still holding from earlier, at Kojaku. Kojaku catches him skillfully. I even went to the trouble of waking you up, and you still treat me badly. Don't look down on me, Aoba. Direct your complaints at your master. Doesn't he make you run his errands? Can't help it. You're a real grump when you've just woken up. That's not true. Aoba! If you're up, help a little. The meal's ready, so get chopsticks and tea. Okay. Granny's yelling forces me to hurry to the shelf. Kojaku listens in and laughs cheerfully. No matter how many times I visit, you never change, Tai-san. I feel relieved just hearing your energetic voice. I dare you to be yelled at every day. It's pretty hard. When I shrug my shoulders, while putting the chopsticks on the table, Kojaku laughs even more happily. I pour the tea into 3 teacups as Granny arranges the plates containing the freshly made dishes on the table. All the preparations for dinner were complete, and I sit at the table with everyone. Thank you for the food! Today's dinner is fish boiled with salt, stir-fried konbu, and pork. I try the pork and find myself instantly impressed. Delicious! A meal after you've slept away your exhaustion is delicious. Really delicious. As I realize this, Kojaku watches Granny with a smile while chewing. It's really good. It's no surprise though, seeing as Tai-san's cooking is absolutely the best. How can you say that when you've decided to come over out of the blue? Didn't I tell Aoba-san I was coming? The blame is suddenly directed towards me, and Kojaku stares at me. Didn't you say that you'd come in the near future? And you kept sleeping like a log. You wouldn't get up no matter how many times you were called. That was... Well, I guess that's true. But I'm really thankful that you made a proper meal like this. Don't misunderstand. There was some food that was going to expire soon, so this was a good chance to use them now. That's why I love you, Tai-san. Just shut up! Granny snorts roughly and stuffs her mouth with konbu. Kojaku watches her with a smile. For some reason, Granny seems to really like Kojaku. Kojaku came to this island with his mother, but it was actually more common for him to be alone. That's why he often hangs out with me and comes over to my house. Of course, he eats lots of Granny's homemade cooking, too. If I know Granny, she's definitely thinking that she has a second grandchild now. Are you staying for the night? Granny asks this while raising her eyebrows. Kojaku stops his hand that was stuffing... apparently I cannot talk right now. Kojaku stops his hand that was stuffing food into his mouth and nods without hesitation. That's what I had in mind. Really? Would it kill you to have some shame? Well, it's the same as always, but I have work, so even if you're sleeping, I'll slap you awake. But isn't it the opposite? I've always woken you up gently, even though you won't almost wake up at all. Ain't that right? You guys... After showing an irritatingly nice smile, Kojaku begins to eat his meal from the bowl again. Then we exchange silly conversations between the three of us, and through our lovely dinner, time passed. Oh yes, our lovely dinner, with a fucking bird and Kojaku, whom I would not blame Aoba if he cannot stop staring at him, at that open chest. I take a shower after the meal and cover my half-wet hair with the towel on my shoulders and proceed to the living room. I peep inside to see Granny watching TV while drinking tea. Kojaku isn't there. Where's Kojaku? He went upstairs. He's probably in your room. I see. Ah, by the way, Granny. What? Whenever I have a headache, I take my medication like normal, but lately it's not as effective as it used to be. Granny, who was watching TV the whole time, turned towards me. Granny told me to report anything regarding the headaches, no matter what it is. It hasn't worked at all? Not like that, but feels like it's not as effective as before. Is that so? Then let's try changing the formula a bit. I'm counting on you. And is that a gay pride flag that I see? Well, almost. Like a knockoff gay pride flag. Oh, the developer of this game, and the artist, or whatever. Oh god. When I bow deeply, Granny snorts and returns to the TV. Well then, apparently Kojaku is in my room. I leave the living room and go upstairs. Multiple places in my body throb in pain, or even when lifting only my foot. Ow! Ow! Though there are no visible cuts or bruises, the very core of my body possesses a dull ache. Is it because I took damage in rhyme? Even though the fighting happened in my head, it still hurts pretty badly. When I fought with that weird rabbit head, Ren said that there was control over the damage level. Is that even possible? I endure the pain, make my way up the stairs, and go into my room. Where Kojaku should be! Huh? Kojaku's not here. Neither is Ren. I thought that was the case at first, but then I found the door leading to the veranda slightly open. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Ren's little face. Ah! When I look out at the veranda, I see Kojaku leaning on the handrail. He looks down at the nightlife with a calm expression. He holds a thin cigarette between his fingers, while white smoke escapes from his slightly narrowed lips. Kojaku would never smoke in my room. For some reason, he would only ever do it on the veranda. Well, that's because He is very respectful and doesn't want to fill your fucking house with smoke, especially with Ty-san being there. Oh my god, Omar, are you that stupid? He doesn't smoke in front of girls or during work, or even when he's at the bar. He only smokes here. Oh, well, smoking in front of girls, I can understand that, because there are some girls that do not find that attractive, and they would shun him for it. During work, that is extremely unprofessional, and at the bar, I have no idea. Maybe he's just being courteous of others. I don't know the reason, but maybe he feels like he can actually relax here. Kojaku would never show such a dim expression outside. He's always confidently smiling. That's how he presents himself. He seems like he's usually having fun with women, but I wonder if that itself is unexpectedly exhausting. Kojaku's hand carries a cigarette to his lips, and in the dark, his fingers look extremely long and beautiful. Oh yes, long and beautiful. He does hair every day, so he should be skillful with his fingers. Very skillful. And they look bony and masculine. It's strange that I find them beautiful. Not really. Kojaku holds Ren, who has Benny on his head. Both of them seem to be in sleep mode. I'm afraid that they'll fall off the handrail, but I trust Kojaku to hold on to them. I picked the ashtray in my room and opened the door to the veranda. Oh my god, that little smirk! Ah! Why? Kojaku's absent-minded eyes catch me, and a loose smile appears on his mouth. Yo, finished with the bath? I thought you were in the living room. Felt like having a little of this. Kojaku lightly raises the hand holding a cigarette. You really like it here, don't you? Really? Maybe. Even though you can't see anything. I guess, but does it really matter if you can see anything or not? Does it? I don't really get you sometimes. Kojaku exhales and laughs unexpectedly. Here. I hold out the ashtray and he puts the shortened cigarette onto it. I lower it next to my feet and lean on the handrail next to him. Ugh. As soon as Kojaku sees me next to him, he frowns. Oh, but not again. Your hair. I keep saying you have to dry it a little better. Kojaku reaches out towards me. Is he going to touch my hair? I flinch back reflectively. But instead of catching my hair, he grabs my nose. Gah! Really, with the line of work I'm in, I can't help but care about your hair. Stop it! When I shake my head to escape, Kojaku smiles happily. Your hair's grown a lot. Are you still cutting it on your own every once in a while? A little, yeah. I don't want to have to see a professional. Doing it myself is enough. Well, it's not that bad. Everything seems to be in the right place. Really? Yeah, Kojaku complimented me. I'm so totally happy. Why the sarcastic tone? An imitation of your fans. Oh, you. Kojaku chuckles. I won't let anyone snip my hair for a reason. Ever since I was born, there's been a sense of feeling in my hair. That's why cutting my hair with scissors hurts, so I don't do it. Although below the shoulder, the feeling becomes blunt, so I can snip there somehow. Ever since I was a kid, I was teased that I looked like a girl because of it. Since I could also feel it when it was being touched, they would pull on my hair as a joke. It was hell. They bullied me because they thought it was funny, but when they did, Kojaku always saved me. Though it seems Kojaku thought I was a girl in the beginning. When he found out I was a boy, he was considerably surprised, but Kojaku's attitude didn't change after that, and I was pretty happy about it. You have such a beautiful hair. Such a beautiful hair? Okay, so just one single strand of his hair is beautiful. That's nice. So you have to take good care of it. I've always thought so, but you say that so often and so easily that hasn't changed about you from the old days at all. I only say it because I mean it. And you used to be so bashfully happy when I complimented you.